Hi guys, and welcome back. And in today's video, I wanted to do a little TTC update. If you saw in my previous video, in my Letrozole versus Clomid video, I did mention how I was on my second round of Letrozole and how I was waiting on those results to see if it worked. So, did it work? Cue in drum roll. And the answer is no, it did not work, unfortunately. So, yeah. I mean, at this point, it doesn't surprise me, not to sound very negative Nancy or anything, but that's okay because my doctor did give me one more prescription of Letrozole, and actually I think I do have an appointment with my doctor, so I'm going to see if I should bump it up to 2 pills a day instead of 1, because I have been doing 1 for the past 2 months. So yeah, hopefully next month is our month, but if not, that's okay. You know, I'm obviously IVF. It sounds cool in theory at this point if you haven't been able to get pregnant, but you do have to take a lot into consideration. And, you know, we've thought about it a lot, and we're both okay and at peace if we do have to jump into IVF. It took me a long time. I was scared and I didn't want to, but you know, I have, you know, my husband's support and my mom's support as well. And actually I felt like it took her longer to accept having to do IVF because, you know, obviously she doesn't fully understand what goes behind it, but she's finally on board. And I mean, at the end of the day, as long as I have my husband's support, I'll do it. But it feels good to have a support system. You know, my mom said, okay, let's do it. And, you know, it feels good. And I feel good about my decision. And that's why I'm not super bummed that this didn't work. You know, hopefully next month's works, but if it doesn't, that is okay. Always remember that everything will be okay. I feel like that's the motto I've been living by and I've been getting by. I also wanted to include how I am tracking my cycles. Since I'm not going into the doctor's office, I have to monitor myself, kind of take a basal body temperature and do the ovulation test strips. So I wanted to go ahead and show you those and how I use them. So I got this one off of Amazon. This is, it's just to take my basal body temperature, and I take it every morning right before I get out of bed. And there's an app that you can actually, there's a little paper where this comes in, and it shows what app to download, and you go ahead and put your temperature in there. So it kind of just helps you keep track of it. And it's called Thermometer. There's a whole bunch of different brands on Amazon. I got this off of Amazon. I think it was like $10, which actually after I saw this one, I had already bought this, and there's another one that it's a little bit better. It just has, it's the same, but it has the Bluetooth on it. So it automatically just logs in your basal body temperature rather than you having to manually put it in, which, I mean, it's not hard, but since you have to do that as soon as you get out of bed, sometimes it's like, it's so hard for me to like get into my phone and, you know, try to put in the temperature. But so yeah, that's how I track it. And actually on the app, when you, when you're about to approach ovulation, it does say now's the time to start taking your ovulation test strips. And those, I got them off of Amazon as well. The ovulation predictor kits at like Walmart and Target, they're actually kind of pricey. I want to say they're like probably $30. I know I've only bought them once, but I think there's only like 5 or 6. So you kind of have to, you know when to even use them, because if you use them too early, then you're probably left with none by the time that you should be ovulating. So these are the predictor kits that I got off of Amazon, and I think they were like $10, and there's a whole bunch of them. It doesn't say the exact number, but there is a lot. And it comes with pregnancy test as well, but full disclosure, I used those up all last year, so there wasn't that many. I feel like there was probably like, I don't know, like 5. Yeah, because I don't like to go too crazy on like, you know, taking pregnancy tests, but I know last year I did use them all up. But in my defense, my period was late. Anyway, so I wanted to show you how they work. It actually took me a while to fully understand. And I mean, it says right here, I don't know. I was probably tripping or something. Okay, and I don't know if you can see, but there's a control line, and then the test line is the one that shows if you're ovulating or not. And it has to be bright red. There are just some times that I couldn't tell if it was like bright enough, but on the app that I downloaded for this, you can actually take a picture of your predictor of the strip, and it'll show you if you're at like your peak or if you or if it's invalid. So that made it a lot easier as well. So yeah, that is basically it. Our plans did change, you know, due to this whole everything that's going on, but everything is going to be okay. And we just all have to remain positive. I know I follow a lot of accounts on Instagram of, you know, some women that have gotten their IVF cycles canceled, you know, due to the whole pandemic that's going on. And honestly, my heart truly, truly goes out to you, because, oh, I can't imagine whether it's IUI or IVF, you know, but if it got canceled, I'm so sorry. And, you know, I'm praying for you all, and let's hope we all get through this. We just have to, you know, be positive. And I hope you're enjoying my videos. I am working from home right now, so, you know, I have a little bit of spare time as well to, you know, do a video. I hope that you find this video useful, and please subscribe. I will see you all next time. Bye.